Alright guys, welcome back to Quigley Fishing. So in this one, I've got my bike here as you can see with the rod set up on it. So I'm going to cycle down to the pier. I'm going to try out a few spots. I have some feathers with me, I have some bait, some lures. So I'm going to give all that a go, see if there's anything around. I'm not after any particular species today, I'm just kind of seeing what's around. I haven't fished here before. So I'm going to have a little look, see if we can find anything, and hopefully we can show you guys some fish.
So guys, just setting up here, as you can see, this is actually the second spot I tried. So I first of all went to the end of the pier and it was just way too windy. I didn't have any chance to catch anything, so I packed up fairly quick. And I was about to walk past this spot when I saw these little fish swimming around. So I just couldn't resist. I said I'd get the rod set up and have a go, see if I could catch any of them. So just using a light setup here guys, I've just got a really simple drop shot rig. I think I have a 40 gram weight on the bottom and just one hook with a little bit of mackerel on it. So really simple, I was just hoping some of these fish would go for it. So no luck on the bait guys, unfortunately. So I decided to switch to this set of sabikis. I actually found these ones at the first spot I went to. So it's just half a set, so the bottom two hooks and the weight, they were just left on the ground. So I said I'd take them with me, and you'll see in a second that I'm very glad I did. So the idea with these sabikis guys is that they imitate wounded bait fish. So what you do is just drop them down and jig them up and down. You can do anything from sort of long, slow jigs or sort of short. I was going for sort of short bounces. And as soon as I dropped it in, I could see all the fish were very interested. They were kind of checking it out for a good while, and then they started biting. So this would definitely be something I recommend to anyone who's a beginner to fishing, or anyone who wants to just sort of back to basics, because literally all you need, like I've half a set of sabikis, I don't even have the full set there. Wouldn't even really need a rod here. You could do this with a hand line once you can get close enough to the water, and there's something really cool about seeing the fish there and watching them hunt for the lures as you're jigging them. So here it is guys, I managed to land one of them, so I was happy with that. I'll be completely honest, I didn't know what type of species this was. So I asked ChatGPT, I sent a picture in and it gave me the answer there, a sand smelt. So a new one for me, very happy with that. So just got a quick picture there and got it released. And he swam off nice and easy. So tried to get a few more here guys, as you can see, just jigging up and down again. It was very cool, as I could look down into the water and I could actually see, once I was jigging the sabikis, you could see the fish sort of go into feeding mode and start darting around towards them. They actually weren't as easy to hook as the first one, just because the sabikis are so small. I found it quite hard to get them to stay on the hook, but I did manage to land another one there, as you can see. So I just released him there and he swam off nice and easy as well.
Alright guys, so just back home now, bit of a cycle back, so I'm tired after that one. But yeah, good day out. The first spot we tried was just way too windy, could barely cast out, like it was fairly useless, so I packed up fairly quick off that one. Went exploring a bit and found a nice sheltered spot. Actually, while I was on the way to the second spot, I found a half a set of sabikis, so just the bottom 2 hooks and the weight, which was what ended up working to catch the 2 sprat that I got. So delighted with that. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure, so that definitely came true this time. Yeah, tried with the bait first and they weren't going for it. I could literally see them swimming around, but they weren't interested at all in the bait. So I dropped down the feathers down to 2 sabikis, and once I was twitching them around, they were gone mad for them. So yeah, delighted with that one. That's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Huge thank you to everyone who's subscribing, anyone's liking, commenting, really appreciate all that. We'll see you next time. Thanks guys.